Beware the ghost of John B. Tipton. You're next.
What are we getting into here? Well, it's a genuine Appalachian ghost town called Lost Cove, and it's our first trip here. Stay tuned to see if we make it out. We're in Yancey County, North Carolina at the Lost Cove trailhead. We've never been here before, but the dogs got out of the vehicle and he went straight up the hill to where the trailhead is. Amazing how they can sense where they're supposed to go when they've never been and they have no maps. We're going to try this. What we're going to is what is basically a ghost town, which is a rarity in the Appalachian Mountains near where we live. We're just across the state line from Tennessee, from Unicoi County, or in Yancey County, North Carolina. And I understand this is some pretty steep terrain. We'll talk about the town of Lost Cove more when we get there. More difficult. This is the top of Flat Top Mountain. We're at 3,750 feet elevation. And my guess, oh, you can hear the train down there. The train's down to Nolichucky River where we're going to. And it's way down there. We're gonna be going downhill is what I understand. Pretty steep downhill, and then we'll have to come back. It's 2.5 miles to Lost Cove, the little ghost town, and then another mile down to the Nolichucky, which isn't a requirement on this trail, but I may try it just to get the drone going, get some cool shots on the Nolichucky. Of course, I love the Nolichucky's like home to me because I was born in a house that's just a mile away from there, around South Central in Washington County. And of course, the Nolichucky comes in from North Carolina, goes through Unicoi, then to Washington, Green, Cock, meets up with eventually the French Broad and the Holston, which includes the Clinch River from Virginia, and they meet up, help form the Tennessee River. It's pretty up here. Dogwood about to bloom up here. Of course, they're full bloom back at home at the lower elevation. Spring is a little further behind up here, but you can see it. You probably see more leaves on the trees as we continue this hike, as we go down. It's about mid-April 2023. This is going to be something coming back out of it. It's switchbacks so far. On out and back hikes, I tend to just film the out part, not the back. So you'll miss that coming back up this and me huffing and puffing. There'll be a lot of it. So far it's beautiful up here with all the laurel. And across the way you can see Unicoi Mountain in Tennessee. And the Appalachian Trail runs along the top of it, coming from Spivey Gap. A lot of through hikers going through at this time of the year in mid-April. So I tend to avoid the trail at that time because there's just too much traffic for the dogs to be off leash. Try to hit other areas where those folks aren't. Plus I get a little jealous watching them doing what I would absolutely love to do. That will be steep coming back. We still got a beautiful view up here. Still haven't seen Lost Cove. It's been 0.85 miles since the trailhead. I am told it's 2.5 miles to Lost Cove. I don't look forward to walking back up this thing. Shoo. We are 1.3 miles into the hike and you can see some new leaf growth from spring. It didn't take long to find it. What Chin's doing? Lulu. Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Aren't you something? Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Lulu. Lulu. It's Lulu. It's Lulu. It's Lulu. Ha ha ha. Did you do that, Lulu? Did you do that? Little signs of spring. We're 2.35 miles in, and I can hear a distinct creek. We should be getting close to Lost Cove. The dogwood. I'm going over there. Okay, we've come to a little marker, and it looks like the trail keeps going left, and there's a trail to the right. So I think we're probably in the Lost Cove area, and there's different things to see when it splits off. If I can get around Riley, we're going to check it out. Ooh, I see something. I see something, Sprinkles. It's like an old barn. Oh my goodness. Oh, it could be a house. It just looks like a barn. Riley, get out of that. Of course, she goes straight in there. It's in there, Sprinkles. Riley's in the house. I don't know if I'd walk in there. There's like holes in the floor, Sprinkles. Look, somebody had Pringles. Ghost Town Pringles. Up there it says, "Beware the ghost of John A. Tipton. You're next." Okay. We don't mean any harm to you, Mr. Tipton. Are you Mr. Tipton? Riley. Are you afraid of Mr. Tipton, Riley? No, you're shaking your head. We had quite a place here. John Miller died in the woods. Go home when you need to and wear dry socks. Oh, look, here's some old. Here's some old wallpaper. Wow. What is it? Ooh, Riley. Riley. Sprinkles. I don't get in a fight in this house. You'll fall through a hole. It's dangerous. Ooh, look up in there. Watch a rat run out. A hole in the roof. Let's see. My understanding is you go right and you see this house, but if you continue left on the trail, that's where most of the town is. That's what the online people said, so let's go back that way. They had a little wall built up here. There's a house down that way. gracious, look at that tree. That is old. Look at this. It's like an old stove. That's a... Okay, oh wait. Lulu, get out of that truck. There's old tires on it. How about that? There's a seat. This is where a house was. Come here, dogs. Sprinkles. Sprinkles, look back at me. Sprinkles. It's like old bed springs. No, more remnants of a truck. Oh, shed. What's in there, dogs? And he's found another trail here. Come here, dogs. See where she's going. I think we found a graveyard. Check out that, born in June 2, 1922, died 1938. The nine's turned around on. Blessed are the pure heart, for they shall see God. Still people putting flowers on Bonnie's grave. 3rd North Carolina Mounted Infantry, maybe? Oh, you know, all the living inhabitants, human-wise, are gone from this place, but I guarantee you this tree was there. It's still here. It's growing leaves, as you see. Still alive. Pretty cool. And I'm thinking this has to be like the original path that the community used to use to get down to the railroad, which was probably their means of getting to other places to get supplies. Here's another example of the sunken road that invariably had to be the trail back to the river. You hear the river?
I'll leave you with some drone footage down at the Nolichucky, but remember, every dog deserves to be happy. Your best friend awaits you at your local animal shelter. If you enjoy this content, please hit like and subscribe as we continue to hike the trails of the Appalachian Mountains and beyond.